What is a melody? A combination of sounds? A sequence of notes? Another way of transmitting information? Or is it an ancient language? One of the secret forms of real magic?
The studio work on Scarecrow 3 and Golem was an interesting challenge. I think after the first two records, everyone knew exactly what Scarecrow 3 was supposed to sound like. I mean, the expectations were quite obvious, but we decided to do things completely differently. We needed new solutions to create the right sound. Besides all kind of percussion, a lot of attention was paid to instruments we hadn't used yet. Oud, clarinet, accordion, double bass and so on, and all of these had to find their own place in the mix. Also, a lot of time was spent recording vocals, from lead parts to distant echoes and special effects. And don't forget about the whole orchestra. So when it finally came time for mixing, the amount of work was just immense. Luckily, we had a really experienced helmsman on this journey. Samuel Turbid, who was a sound producer of Scarecrow 1 and Scarecrow 2, sat behind the desk again. And, without exaggeration, he was a lifesaver.
So mixing a Scarecrow record, I think to a lot of mix engineers would seem quite daunting because there's a lot of tracks going on. You might get sent like 400, 500 tracks for the album, but they've all got their importance. There's even if it's a frog noise or a sound of a horse or something like that, that might be a really key part in like the story for the track, like where that's going. That might be something that's like a real key moment in that mix. That you might think, why did he send me this? It's just a cart going past or something. But it turns out that's like at that point in the song, that's a really, really important bit. So I think if you look at songs like Rising Sands, Saffron Skies, there's times where it'd be quite like easy to lose the kind of concept of a band necessarily, because there's so much orchestration going on that it would kind of be like, here's the orchestra and then the band's kind of buried at the back, whereas we really made sure that it always sounded like a band and an orchestra like as one, as opposed to like, okay, this is where the band is, this is where the orchestra is, but the band gets lost at times. It's like we really made sure that you could kind of hear everything the band was doing at all times, kind of thing. I think that was really important for this record.
Over the years and 6 Scarecrow releases, I can say that Sam is a real master of his craft, a true gentleman and a true loyal friend, the best friend you could wish for on a journey like this.